Alright, so we're gonna play Bounty Star, the morose tale of Graveyard Clem. It's mech combat and also farming, apparently. Mech combat and then farming as well. So it's a cozy game, combat game, I don't know. We're gonna go new game, I don't know why continue is up. I never played the game before, but whatever, we're gonna go new game. All progress, there is no progress, bro. Like, literally, I don't know what to tell you, there is no progress. The progress does not exist. Oh, 191 days ago. Cane Beds Basin, Arizona, 8:37 p.m. It's 200 days ago, basically. It's almost more than half a year, definitely. Okay, it's all everyone's smashed up. Just smashed up mech.
Check in, you rodeo clowns. How's it looking out there?
Captain Clem McKinney, Rodeo Clowns. How's it looking?
Nothing here, boss. Nice and still.
Okay, we got a little army here. Lieutenant Cass Tanaka, nice and still.
Mostly quiet here. Picking up some light stomping, but I'm guessing we got sorrows on the move. I'll keep my ears on it.
All right, Sandra Oliver.
Solid copy. Quigs?
Quiggs.
Actually, I got some unusual particulates in the air to the south of Short Spire.
Leftover pressure from last night's duster?
I'm seeing it too. Got some thermal noise, but...
Billy Navan.
Alpha, this is Trimony. Return immediately.
Officer Jake Trimony. Return.
What's up, Jake?
We got unknown vehicles. No
Oh.
IDs, no chatter. Definitely on vector for Short Spire. I think it might be...
Raiders? Bandits?
What in the hell? Warning shots?
Return immediately. Hostile
No.
confirmation.
Oh, they're attacking the city. I got a freaking chainsaw?
Defend location from the inside. Go!
Is that me? Yeah, am I Clem McKinney? Maybe. Break and approach defend location from the inside. Alright. It's time to do some mech on mech combat. Short Spire Southern Entrance, 8:54 p.m. Looks like all alerts are up. There's some fighting going on somewhere.
Squad, this is McKinney.
I am McKinney. Okay.
Clem, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's happening here in Gamble, and it's happening over in Dirk's Gulch, too.
Multiple cities.
What? Why isn't my squad talking?
Jammers.
I don't know, I'll look into it, but there is a huge amount of heat from the front gate of Short Spire. Get there, but be careful. You might be on your own.
Alright.
God damn, what is happening?
We got a big gun, we got a
The
chainsaw.
lockdown procedure went off without a hitch, but I'm gonna have to clear a path through the streets and emergency gates. Forgive me, folks.
We're gonna break the gates. Alright. Now, let's have a look at settings. I should have done this before, but we're good. That's good. Yeah. Put that off. So that's right, okay. Okay, we got ourselves a gun. Okay, move and control the camera. We can break things when I walk into them, that makes sense. We're giant mech. Melee attacks are pressing F. Out of the way, truck. Break objects in the way with melee attacks to proceed. Smash the metal freaking gate. Okay, shift is to boost. Try and avoid breaking the trucks if possible. These are my people's trucks, so I don't like that my gun is on that arm, by the way. Lock onto enemies by pressing middle mouse. Change lock by moving. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna waste ammo on you guys. that.
Combatants have deployed bots and appear to be in a terror pattern.
Terror
Squad
pattern.
report.
The hell is a terror pattern?
Captain, we're pinned down by hostiles.
Pin down.
Damn it, Jake, tell me something.
Clem, we've got significant amounts of enemy mechanized infantry outside all 3 locations, and they're scrambling all mech-to-mech comms.
Yep, jammers.
They've got militia units pinned down under huge amounts of suppressing fire, but they... Odd.
Odd.
What is it?
They aren't advancing on your units or even into the towns. It's like they don't want them inside.
Oh, interesting.
Damn, Jake, we're being sieged.
Right.
I think you're right. Ain't no death chatter on the medical channels, which aren't scrambled.
Because they want us to know that. This is an act of strategic coercion. I need to stop this now. Need to get to the source of this before the coalition raises the white flag.
They want them to just surrender. I see. Boop. Boop. Okay, that didn't work. The Raptor is equipped with a cooldown repairer. When you use it, provides moderate armor restoration but needs some time before it can be used again. Repair with you can just do it forever? Okay, it just recharges. That's it's pretty OP, honestly. It's pretty damn strong. Oh, and control is to run, I see. Okay, we got
Damn it. These floating jammers must have coasted in as soon as it was dark. This is how they're controlling the air.
alright, break him.
I should take these out and get some comms back.
Hell yeah, buddy. All firearms have limited effective range. Reticle will shift. Oh, so the circle, it will shift to like a full thing. Okay. When enemy sights in the effective, it sights an enemy in the effective range. Okay. So that's like ineffective. This. Oh, it's. Then we can manually reload pressing R when not aiming. I see. Okay, run my mech.
Almost to the town square. Source is there.
Town square, alright.
Clem, can you hear me?
Elijah.
Elijah? How are you talking to me?
I'm at the Garcias on the shortwave. Got some bandwidth when you pop the jammers.
Garcia.
I'm gonna get in their MK1 and come fight.
Great, he's gonna fight.
Absolutely not, Elijah. These aren't marauders. These are mercs, and there's a lot of them. You need to leave.
Are you kidding me with that? This is our home. Dad never would have just left if this was happening, and you know damn well you wouldn't either.
This is my brother, little brother.
Fine. Get on the emergency frequency and tell everyone to maintain the lockdown, and that I'm dealing with this. Do not get in that Raptor, or I will kill you myself before they do.
Alright.
Goddamn, Clem. Roger that.
Alright, brother's
Get
helping
him, sis.
out. Yep.
I will. Now shut up.
The Raptor can fall any distance safely. Well, that's fun. Okay, we got flying
These
bots.
sons of bitches got floaters deployed in case all this goes south for them.
Floaters.
Have to get rid of these two, and I know damn well they're gonna shoot back.
Okay, they're gonna shoot back. Well, let me get into effective range. Okay, avoid attacks by dashing. I did do that. It's a nice little western ass town. Oh, okay. You're running around. What do we got?
We'll all be dead
Commander
Clem
Standage.
snuck on through the curtain.
This is their leader. Hmm.
Who the hell are you and what do you want?
The name is Samuel Standage, my dear.
He's got a revolver, of course.
It appears you are, Captain Clementine McKinney.
Right.
Pleasure. I've come here to make a proposition to your formidable and resourced coalition.
You wanna rob him?
Besieging us with your forces? Is that how you do business?
Probably. Spinning
Not
around.
ideally. I tried it the amicable way, and your decision makers were not interested in considering. Now, I'm doing it the not-so-amicable way. The only thing I want is for your lovely coalition to make some goods and feed my men. You'll get good jobs, good money, and much better security than your endearing yet ill-equipped little militia.
They want protection money, yeah, I'd say.
Sadly, it looks like we are past that. Now you've got a stubborn little settlement here, and I don't actually want to hurt anyone. So be a sweet thing, and go fetch your incumbent ringleader.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess no is the answer to that question.
You're full of shit, Standage.
Beg your pardon, miss.
I'm gonna kill you, probably. Or you're gonna kill me, probably. More likely.
You have no intention of doing anything peacefully. You live in 3 inches of blood and bullshit, and I can smell it through your hatch.
Chainsaw.
Remove yourselves, or I will do it for you.
Enemies with blue bar have stability. They will take damage from attacks but not react to them physically. Stability is reduced by damage once a depleted enemy will react to attacks normally. Okay, so he's got a shield. Yeah, eat some melee attacks, bro. Bro! Get melee to death. Complete the prologue, the fool. And because he's got some secret attack. Oh, we shot his gun out from him. Gun to his head, to his hatch. Okay, so I'm gonna let him go.
Looks like I underestimated you, ma'am. I yield.
Right.
Clem, don't you dare let that bastard live. You're right. He's full of shit, and there's no way he's yielding.
Probably not.
Clem, I can't tell you what to do, but he needs to face justice. His scheme might have backfired, but this is still a huge violation of the regional code.
So, executing someone? Probably.
I say apprehend him.
Probably should apprehend him. Although all his dudes are just standing around here, they're not gonna just
We're
listen.
not killers or lawmen. We are protectors, and he is defeated.
Easy though. Easy. Avoid area. Caution. Blast. No push.
Stand down immediately and leave this region. If any of us ever see you in a raptor again, you will be gunned down.
Leaving him with a warning.
You are as intelligent as you are benevolent.
Right.
Shut the hell up. Just leave.
Middle finger. He's not gonna leave. Probably not gonna leave.
Good job, Captain.
Good job. Is it a good job?
I'm worried about him. What if he comes back? Then he will have forfeited the generous mercy I gave him.
Too
I've made my
generous.
decision. Let's clean up. Roger that.
Clem?
Mm-hmm.
Jake, it's Dandage.
Yeah, of course.
He's changed his vector.
A Raptor Mark II.
One last thing, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
While you are a very talented soldier, you are not a particularly good protector.
Great, he's gonna blow up the town. Yep, there's a whole lot of mechs. Oh, they do all have rocket launchers, that is true. We can shoot him down. We got some air defenses, right? Maybe? No? No air defenses? Okay, and all these dudes don't even know what's happening.
Oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever.
Oh well, there goes the whole last town.
Dreadful sorry, Clementine.
It's a lot of graves. She dug all the graves. That's her mech. Yeah, the mech could have probably dug those graves a lot faster, maybe. I don't know. Done? All graves have been dug. Who the hell is this guy? She spent 3 days burying the dead, at first with her raptor, then by hand, damn near catatonic. Those that survived gathered what they had left and slowly in grief left Shortspire forever. As the heartbroken and angry walked past a silent gravedigger, a new figure was born in her place, a vessel for pain and loathing too large to imagine. Graveyard Clem. I'm Graveyard Clem now. So she did use her raptor first, but then I guess raptor ran out of battery or whatever, I don't know. New figure. Graveyard Clem. Do I press enter or is it just gonna... No, I press enter. Graveyard Clem. It's gone. Okay. And now I moved to the farm 200 days later. Right? Is that what happened here? I'm just drinking beer. A whole lot of beer. I have a letter.
Clem. I can't imagine how much you're hurting, even after all this time.
It's been 200 days.
And I can't imagine how aggressively you're taking it out on your lungs and liver. I hate
Smoking
it,
and drinking.
I want to help. We just repossessed an old garage and a chunky disassembled Mark II. Got a lucrative job, too, just sitting here. You'll have some feelings about it, but I promise it's a good one. All of it's yours if you come to the Red Expanse.
Red Expanse.
I need to not bury you in the middle of nowhere with nothing in your stomach. Please come. P.S. Still looking for Elijah. But you doing what you're doing ain't helping. Marshal Jake Trimony.
Postage pay. Syndicate of Dust. Oh, okay. It's closed. Okay. These are giving me a job because I'm out here just drinking my life away. Drinking and smoking because I failed to protect my town. And I'm moving to the Red Expanse on my motorbike. Architect, Catalin Cully. Music by Brother Dedge. Alright. Animator, cinematics lead, Dan Fox. Principal engineer, Mira McKeithley. Movie like intro. Artist is CDR. Yes, okay. Environment artist was Alex Sanchez. Are there going to be no credits for this game when we're done? Because like, this is it. Engineer Ben Sanchez. Oh, it's night time now, I see. So we are riding for days to get to the Red Expanse. Animator Seth Harold. Designer Dave Winstead. John Oppenheimer. The sound design, SMG sound design. Oppenheimer made this game. There's gonna be some bombs in this. Welcome to the Red Expanse. Of course, that's not what it used to be. I see. Because that board is old. Director Ben Ruiz. This is like Texas. We're going to Texas. Do like the revolver loading screen. Oh, here we go. That's our new mech. Vehicle data. Check terms before something. Well, it's all rusty, but I don't know. Knocking. I got bowls for earrings. That's interesting.
Damn, Clem. You put her together in no time at all. How long did it take?
5 hours and 17 minutes. 47 minutes longer than it should have taken.
Should have taken 4.5 hours. I see.
I see. There a problem in the guts?
Oddly, no. It's from the scrappers. But it's still a Mark II. Got much better oxygen diffusion, simpler input-output mechanisms, and is built for modification.
Good, because I'm gonna need to mod that. Probably.
So, what was the problem?
I was the problem. Too many times I was staring at something wonderfully simple and thinking, it can't be this easy. What mistakes have I made? And then I gummed myself up.
So she's thinking that she's gonna make mistakes because she already made
Put
once.
together more military Raptors than I can count. But becoming efficient then and there cost me 47 minutes here and now. I find that irony infuriating.
Because the military ones are more complex, I see.
Well, it's done now, and it looks terrific.
It is. This girl can carry 2,700 pounds of stainless steel death and maintain a strafing speed of 22 miles per hour. Every combat system interlocks perfectly with the endoskeleton, and she's got over 3.5 inches of plate on every joint, bone, and instrument.
Alright. Tough.
She's magnificent. Fingers crossed I can actually get inside and... Never mind. You got good news for me?
And save people?
Let's get some fresh air and talk.
No. Sitting outside. This is all
This
this
is
land is ours.
garbage.
It's garbage, okay, sorry.
It ain't garbage. It's just probationary.
Bro.
You'll be able to pick from a selection of low-risk marks with no one crawling up your crack. Except me. But I'm used to your stink.
Okay, so they're gonna put me on probation for the starting time, okay?
Low risk, Jake. Which means low profit. What is the problem here?
You gotta prove yourself.
Look, the Syndicate ain't comfortable just yet. They know about Kane beds, and your stock is low.
They don't trust me.
Are you kidding me right now? I came here because you said I'd have actual work.
I know, and you will. Just gotta get you back in shape.
Back in shape, huh?
For fuck's sake. So what do I do then?
Low risk jobs.
You shape up.
Tell me what that looks like to your people.
Well, listen. We repossessed this place from another pilot. He was a piece of criminal dog shit, but he wasn't stupid. This building and this location, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. You, of all people, can get it there.
Make a farm, okay?
Clean it up, power it up, turn it into the self-sustaining operation we both know it could be, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. Once you do that, I can reapproach the Syndicate and we can get you what you want.
Is there a nest up there? Is there something up there? I don't know.
And you're confident about that?
I am. You'll be wearing that bounty star before
Bounty
you know
star.
it, and then the cash will start pouring in.
I gotta do some low risk jobs, fix up this place. Alright, I see. My home base.
Fine. I will attempt this. Now get out of here so I can work.
Time to grow, the hanged man. Time to grow what, though?
Suppose it's official now. I'm a bounty hunter. It's probationary, which is more than a little infuriating. But it's work. Jake's trying to scrape up a bounty for me. Bless his big dumb heart.
He's probably getting
Suspect he'll
commission.
contact me soon. For now, I need to step outside and rattle out the brainworms.
Alright. Clem now has a task. Complete all of the subtasks to finish the task and progress. You can hold to aim. I got a gun and to shoot. Clem will reload when bullets are expended, or you can manually reload by not aiming. Okay, we gotta walk to the gate. I'm walking. Why do I have a big old can? Hello? I'll harvest that. You can hold shift or press control to run. Control toggles it, I see. Run to the skip to the next. Skip to next on jukebox track. Can I shoot these? Alright, I'm cool. I reload like a cool guy. Aim pretty well. Kick it. Task completed. Incoming call. Hello.
Alright, Clem, I'm prepping a bounty for you.
Alright,
Looks
bounty's
like
up.
Cleet is looking to trade some curio for a quick and dirty bot cleanup at one of his old ranching spaces.
Kill some bots. For some
That
money.
is wildly auspicious.
Ah, it ain't. Cleet has adored you since your screaming match about motorcycle engines. Help him out and get paid.
Alright, help him and get
All
paid.
right, what's my next step?
Hang tight. I'm doing the paperwork. When the bounty's ready to go, I'll send it over. You can pursue when you're prepped. Meantime, do what you gotta do.
Alright,
Roger
just
that.
wait.
I'ma eat.
Good idea. Expect the bounty within the hour.
Okay.
I'm starving, and it's bad luck to get in a raptor on an empty stomach. I ought to throw something together.
Alright, let's cook. Cactus fruit, cactus meat. Obtain a battery. Cooking with a battery. Guess we're getting fruit.
I want some corn for this meal. Now's as good a time as ever to get that merchant terminal up and running so I can put in an order. I've got a battery I can use.
Already got a battery. So we're getting, when we harvest these, we get flesh as well as fruit. Oh, there is a battery here. Assign power to the merchant terminal. Bring batteries to the station and assign them to unpowered devices on the property. Upgrade the battery station for more battery slots. Power the merchant terminal. Syndicate of Dust. I'm guessing here I can go to buy stuff. Buying and selling items is an instant transaction. Purchased goods appear immediately in your inventory, which you can view anytime with I. Find yourself in need of curio, you can always sell cacti and scraps. We have dash jets. Dash system can be used defensively and offensively. Generates more moderate heat. High power escape distance. Dash propulsion systems. Very common on strike crafters. Burst repairer. Powerful, can only use 3 times per combat. Reduces heat lightly. Raptor repair system that emits large armor repair plus pulses in limited quantities. And jettisons a little heat, so I don't have unlimited heals now anymore. Armor cutter. Sword. Famously reliable sword class raptor armament that is easy to acquire and easy to use. 3 power, 3 speed, and low on thermal, like 2 thermal. Carbon pistol, bludgeon, little thermal. Standard issue military raptor pistol, reliable, versatile, and iconic. Succulent, nutritional, disgusting meat of the cactus, slightly sweet as brightly red fruit. Purchased 2 corn and made a sweet corn salad. Sweet cactus salad. You can buy a battery blueprint. You can buy a bull cannon blueprint. With a short ranged but powerful raptor firearm, bludgeon damage, chafe countermeasure. Requires workbench level 1. Blueprint for a defensive combat system that creates a temporary spear that enemy projectiles cannot enter. For now they want us to buy 2 corn. I have 2200. I can buy a battery blueprint. That's a good investment. I'll buy it. And sure, I'll buy Chief Countermeasure as well. Okay, we can now sell stuff. Can I make another battery? We can't buy stuff yet. We want the blueprint though. Oh, I see. So 1 second. So saws are good against health but bad against armor. Hammers are good against armor. Oh, turtles. And bombs are good against shields but bad against... Oh, so it's... I see. So if you have an open heart, you want to solve the damn thing. But on turtle shells, it will not happen. That you need a hammer. But a hammer won't work on shields. For that, you need bombs to blow shields up. It's the bounty board, I'm guessing. Oh, it's there as well. Eat food is my checklist right now. Let's cook. Cactus and corn is an easy to make mix, a staple in the creeping deserts. +1 mechanism speed, +1 thermoregulation, +1 fortune. Fortune is multiplier amount of Q2 and scrap raptors collect in combat. That's good. Firearm damage or damage raptors. Firearm melee damage is melee combat system. Mechanism speed. After equipment becomes usable against as recharge speed. Regulation returns to base temperature, movement speed, and hit points. Alright, cook and eat. Noodles and cheese. Sharpen it up.
Little of this,
Little of this.
little of that. Done and dusted.
Alright. That does look good. Eating a meal has positive effects on the Raptor's engine properties until the completion of the next bounty. Eating another meal before then overrides the previous meal effect. So 1 meal at a time. Information on the Raptor's engine properties are on the Raptor properties screen of the Ready Raptor interface. Done. Clem has received a package. Retrieve it from the mailbox. Okay. My nice little bike there. Yeah, I'll keep harvesting this. I need it for stuff. What do we got here?
Huh. It's a pretty respectable pile of books.
Books.
Looks like it was sent to the previous owner. Well, he's behind bars, so they're mine now.
Yep, that's how
I'm
it
gonna put
works.
these away.
Bring books to the bookshelf. Can I harvest it again? Alright, I mean I will. For tomorrow's meal, I guess. Oh, there's a little bookshelf here. Can I read the books? The field notebook. The little journal. It's a good throw. Interact with the bookshelf. Read. Holy, we can read. Alright, let's read some history of the old world by the Historical Archive Coalition. Clem synopsis also, we just synopsis it. I remember reading this one as a kiddo. Fascinating information about the old world. We know at some point there was an intercontinental war in which every damn country with a missile or a mech took turns ending the old world piece by piece. By the time they all ran out of killing steel, the coasts looked like the moon and millions were dead. The 100 or so miles off every boiled ocean became a no-life zone. Okay. The boiled ocean. This triggered mass migrations all over the world, not just in the States. People at the edge of the blasted coast, desperate to escape that bad dream, moved inland. With the infrastructure wrecked, food, water and fuel had become extremely scarce, and those on the move now became animals. It was as devastating as the bombs. Many millions more died underneath the trampling hooves of the terrified and starving. In the States, these migrants became collectively known as the Black Buffalo. Yes, a war happened, the oceans were destroyed. And everyone started running away. The Americans were black buffaloes, the immigrants, the refugees. Unfortunately, inlanders clinging to their still standing territories resolved to halt their advance. States' long borders were formed in both the east and west that employed deadly force as the black buffalo trickled in. With their infrastructure far less damaged by the war, the inland states maintained a cruel advantage over the herd and massacred them for years as they approached. That's bad. As the bodies piled up outside the borders, ferocious new diseases were born in the dead flesh of the black buffalo, and eventually they jumped the border. It quickly swept through the inland, where it spread like bushfire to the rest of the world, carried by those believing they had fled it. Within a few years, humanity had been brought to its knees. Then finally it was the creeping deserts. With entire species reaped by the buffalo plague, ecosystems collapsed left and right, forests wilted, lakes dried up, and cities turned to dust. The scorched, infertile hell of the blasted coast promoted new deserts that consumed not just the states but China, large parts of Europe, and the remaining green spaces in Africa. I believe the only reason the planet survived is because she got her ozone back. Forest wilted, lakes dried, infertile hell of the blasted coast. New deserts came, okay. In part 2. Historical Archive Coalition. As we understand it, the Buffalo Plague ran itself out, and those left standing outside of a few rambling humans were the birds and the lizards. And if the bones have taught us anything, it's when you let those two critters inherit the earth, these two critters inherit, they become kings. Ferocious, screaming kings. They called them dinosaurs in the ancient world. It was the return of the dino, what the hell, that revitalized humanity. We re-emerged from our holes, meek from the consumption of weeds and insects, to once again find beasts large enough to feed a community. Our primitive cunning reawakened, and we found ourselves bringing in enough food to flourish. Oddly enough, we have no idea how many years passed between the end of the Buffalo Plague and re-emerging. The speed of evolution in old world books would indicate it must have been tens of thousands of years, but the state of the things we have found buried in the sand contradicts this. Something just doesn't add up, and we still don't know what's missing. Probably never will. So evolution happened faster than it should have. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, right. We found dinosaurs came back after the war. Oddly, because there was a war. All the coast people started refugeeing in. The inland people started killing them all. Caused a disease. Almost wiped everyone out. Right, people ran away. Those standing birds and lizards, and then they became dinosaurs again. We re-emerged to find beasts large enough to feed a community. A primitive cunning reawakened and found ourselves bringing enough food to flourish. Oddly enough, we have no idea how many years passed between the end of the Buffalo Plague and re-emerging. The speed of evolution in old world books would indicate it must have been tens of thousands of years. But the state of things we have found buried in the sand contradicts this. Something just doesn't add up, and we still don't know what's missing. Probably never will. But with our numbers coming back up, we eventually ran into each other, which was crucial. But serendipity is a tricky lady. Not everyone had crawled out of holes. Some had found refuge in the city ruins, still grasping some knowledge of the old world. The cave folk and the ruins folk would often fight, but the places where both sat at the table became populated areas, and humanity retook its place on the ladder from the seat of these civil communities. Didn't seem take long before we were socially sound. Setting out on the trail of the dinos, these new migrant groups would resettle out in the creeping desert wherever sustainable dinos brought them. Some followed the plant eaters who dug for water instinctually, some followed the meat eaters who left behind scraps, and some moved with the lumbering herds of sorrows, living in the shadows of the titans as they carried life with them. Okay. Part 3, Clem synopsis. After making harmony with the struggling but living new ecosystem, distinct groups united by culture and family inevitably formed settlements throughout the desert. Over time, we found ourselves farming, making hunting guilds, and even started writing laws again. As humans placed solid roots in the new world, it was only a matter of time before we began to dig for remnants of the old world. The ruins folk understood where to dig, and the cave folk knew how. It was due to these archaeological efforts that we began to re-understand the past. Under the sand, we found books, art, vehicles, appliances, mummified remains of the old world, and guns. But most frighteningly of all, we found the mechanized warsuits of the late 21st century, which we would come to call raptors. We didn't originally know what to do with these or how to make them run for more than a few minutes, but as culture and technology evolved, we eventually got a grip on electric water or hydrogen, and vehicles were reintegrated into the world in the form of small all-terrain vehicles and crude work raptors. Here we are now, many more years forward into the rebuilding of our civilization. Humans have ushered in a new era of tenuous prosperity. Settlements now pepper the new world's deserts. We are connected through commerce and a low bandwidth communication network that transcends the vast stretches of desert between us. We farm, we herd animals, we produce and sell goods, and unfortunately, we fight. Raptor Field Manual Basic by the Southwestern Military. So that's now we are back. We are back to using old tech and doing stuff again. That's good. by the Southwestern Military Federation. Fundamental inputs. Perform chains of melee attack pressing F. Melee attacks differ by melee weapon. Lock on to enemies pressing middle mouse and change lock by flicking. Press this again to release. Aim your firearm with this. Shoot and press R when not aiming. While there are many combat and support systems to obtain and utilize, the most common support system on combat models are dash jets and burst repairers. Dash jets allow the pilot to dash in any direction by pressing shift. By default can be changed. Performing a dash attack with any melee weapon pressing F during a dash. Dash attacks differ by melee weapon. Oh, I see. Burst repairers allow pilot to repair their raptor in combat. Press Q by default can be changed. This system requires a short warm-up. Restores a large amount of hit points. Can only be used 3 times per combat. Temperature. All raptors to strive to maintain a functional temperature. Combat actions, enemy attacks, and environmental effects will raise and lower it, but it will regulate. Certain customizations can change your raptor's temperature properties. Combat model raptors have 2 special states triggered by thermal conditions. When very cold, the rate at which a raptor fires and reloads firearms is increased. When very hot, the rate at which the raptor performs melee attacks is increased. So melee is hot, cold if you want to go ranged. Stability. Enemies with the blue bar under their yellow armor bar have stability. They will take damage from attacks but will not react to them physically. Stability is reduced by damage. Once depleted, the enemy will react to attacks. Normally note that most enemy combatants with stability can and will restore after some time. The chain binder. Apprehend enemies that are near death by aiming the firearm with this and holding C to fire the chain binder. Chain binder will need time before it can be used again. I don't have the chain binder yet. Raptor Field Manual for Customization by the Southwestern Military Federation. Raptor engines. Every Raptor is powered by a customizable hydrogen engine that not only determines its ease of handling but determines the core engine properties such as movement speed and thermal regulation. The better the engine, the better the default values of these engine properties are. Core engine properties. Hit points. How much damage a Raptor can take for being destroyed. Movement speed. Speed which Raptor moves. Mechanism speed. Cooldown based support systems return to usable state. Thermal regulation. Raptor returns to default temperature. Fortune. Multiplier. Curio and scraps collected in by Raptor in combat. Melee damage and firearm damage. Right. Damage output of the Raptor's melee combat system. Firearm combat systems. Augmentations. The core engine properties can be modified by augmentations which target specific engine properties. All engines have a limited bandwidth for augmentations, but it differs by engine. Note that there are distinct augmentations available to the pilot that will raise and lower the default temperature of the Raptor. While this is a highly unorthodox and risky modification, skilled pilots can utilize these augmentations to better exploit the unique combat states Raptor enter when operating under extreme thermal conditions. Pilot wellness. All of these engine properties can be further modified, albeit temporarily, by the meals consumed by the pilot prior to combat. Each meal affects the engine properties for the duration of one combat. Alright, that's books. Now we have an incoming call. Okay, so it's like a post-apocalypse world.
We're all set.
And there are
Sent over the
dinosaurs?
bounty, and you can accept and pursue whenever you're ready.
Copy.
Be safe out there, prickly pear.
Prickly Pear. Is that my name? I am now Prickly Pear. You have a new bounty. Check the map to view and accept. Once accepted, pursuit can be initiated from the Raptor. Alright, let's accept the bounty. The details panel shows information about the selected bounty, including its location, rewards, enemies present. The subtask section displays optional challenges for the bounty, which reward extra curio upon first completion. They are not necessary to complete the bounty. Okay, I see. A group of the rogue floaters in the old corral, 2,500 curio reward, high priority bounty. A group of lost floaters has wandered into my old corral and I can't get near it while they're there. Take them out for me and the purse is yours. Destroy 5 crates, take no damage, and complete the bounty in under 1.5 minutes. Alright, I accept. Now we can complete the bounty. Alright, Raptor. The customization screen shows Clem's inventory of Raptor equipment. Select an equipment slot to change the equipped system. Augmentations provide permanent stat bonuses. The base Raptor engine can equip 2 and the Raptor can later be upgraded to equip more. The Raptor's combat statistics can be viewed by pressing Q or E. The Raptor's statistics and bonuses from food and augmentations are shown on this page, as are the current engine and any permanent upgrades. Okay, I see. We can go here, so we can see we have thermal regulation is better, mechanism better, fortune is better. And we have all our stuff. We have no augmentations. Both support systems have been equipped. Okay, pursue bounty. We hit P. Let's go, Mech. So it runs on hydrogen. Steady your heart. Let's go. We got 1.5 minutes. We gotta finish it fast. Luco, unleaded. Bounty Star, the morose tale of Graveyard Clem. Approaching location, the old corral. 1.5 minutes, we're gonna destroy all the crates and take no damage. A neglected place, once full of life. There's a lot of bots there, man. Quite a lot of bots. Haywire sec bots, the rogue floaters. Wanted dead.
Remember that even though it's nice and cool in the morning, this girl can still overheat. If I let that happen, I'll be a sitting duck for a few seconds while the system reboots.
Don't overheat. Combat actions affect our Raptor's heat. It will regulate itself but pace our actions to avoid a restart. The Raptor is equipped with a burst repeater. When used, it provides heavy armor restoration, light thermal regulation, but has limited charges per combat. Okay. What is this? Open it. Scraps obtained from treasure crates like this one and from fallen enemies are used for crafting items in the garage. An official entry in the Red Expanse Almanac written by and for its people. We have still have got crates. And with the R symbol have range resistance. All firearm damage against them is greatly reduced. Well, I've taken damage. Okay, we gotta go F. Bro, I can't do this in a minute and a half, bro. It's way too many of them. Bounty complete. Go to the exit point to leave the field and cash in your field loot. Staying in the field allows you to eliminate remaining enemies and find remaining field loot. Armor plate. Increase the Raptor hit points. Stick plates can be fastened onto the Raptor's frame. Are these No, they are not. These are, though. Okay, 4. There must be a 5th one. Bro, where the hell? Where's the 5th one? Oh, it's right there. This is it, right? Yep, that's 5 out of 5 of those. Restart mission. Currency and field loot will be kept, but all progress towards completing the bounty will be lost. Yeah. Everything is gone. Go, go, go! Done! Holy shit. That was not easy. Okay. But you know what? Now we have time. Now we have what they call time. And we can find the crates, deal with them as was intended. Okay, I guess we just go now. Complete the bounty. 3 stars, baby. No life captures. 150 fuel, 300 ammo, the hell? But no precious liquid, 12 powerful solid, 20 carbon fragments, no mechanical pipe, 8 man-made trinkets, 2 crates that we got. Journaling time, alright, that's good. We got a journal. I guess we got the field manual or field journal or whatever. What are we riding?
Howdy, Journal.
Oh,
It's been a while, but you must forgive me. My fondness for writing burned out a few moments back. However, I still recognize that writing without fondness can still be medicinal, and it's time to swallow it down. To whomever might stumble upon these words one day, my name is Clementine McKinney. I go by Clem. I was once a soldier, and a protector, and a sister. But then I messed up, and now I'm nothing.
now you are nothing apparently. Alright.
I tried to just fade away in the middle of nowhere, hoping all memories of me would become dandelion seeds on the wind. But I underestimated the cruelty of an empty stomach and couldn't turn down my friend's food. Now here I am in the Red Expanse, doing the one thing I've ever been good at. Tuning war machines and then using them to make death. If you stare into the long braid of cruel ironies, that is my story. It is fairly obvious that my destiny is to fire bullets.
Yep, I'm a killer, apparently.
Fingers crossed I can put on a star and hijack enough coin from the incompetent law that I can slide on past here and into the next abyss, cash in hand. It's barely a teaspoon of hope, but it's still hope. I should get on out of here and get paid.
Clem. Alright, it's good. It's good first journal entry. Let's get going. I think we did a good job. All the optional objectives complete. We took no damage. We did it fast. And we got all the things. Current milestone probationary. Task complete. Running of the field advances the day from morning to afternoon or from afternoon to evening. Clem can only do so much in a day. Oh, what we can do is check the mailbox apparently. And perhaps harvest a cactus again. You know it, man.
Looks like I got a letter from Cleet.
From Cleet.
Let's see what that old buffalo has to say.
I mean, I helped him out.
Well, howdy, Clementine. I really appreciate you helping me out. Well, I'd love to restore that old corral and keep some beef there, but bots and smugglers like it too much. Now that you're on the job, this might actually change someday, but only if you stay frosty. With that being said, there's a little nook just south of your garage, right past the old exit 4 turnoff. You're welcome to use it any time as an exercise space for that raptor of yours.
No.
Cleet. Oh, P.S. Saw this at the thrift and thought of you. Please take it.
Okay, so he's saying we can go do some training. And it's still not safe. Raptor Field Manual Advanced. An advanced official field manual for Raptor pilots written and distributed by the Southwestern Federation Military Administration. Clem may now go to Cleet's grotto to play with equipment and learn about combat mechanics. Access this space from the whiteboard in the garage. Note that doing this does not advance an ammo day, nor does it cost any fuel or ammo, because it's free training. Enter Cleet's grotto for training. Okay, I was stuck inside the wall there, but that's fine. Before I do that, I record a book. Alright, Raptor Field Manual Advanced by the Southwestern Military Federation. Damage types. All Raptor combat systems have one of 3 damage types, and all enemies have one of 3 hit point types. Blade is strong into skin but weak into scales. Bludgeon is strong into scales but weak into plate. Boom is strong into plate but weak into skin. Some enemies are melee resistant or range resistant, which means they will take greatly reduced damage from those types of combat systems. Melee trick systems. When a melee trick system is equipped, the pilot may perform a melee trick by pressing F at the end of a melee attack. The Raptor's rear-mounted pink bulbs will flash when this can be done. Every melee trick system confers some kind of unique combat benefit to the Raptor. Gun cancelling. When the Raptor has obtained a gun cancelling upgrade, it becomes capable of gun cancelling. Perform a gun cancel pressing this during a melee attack. Every firearm has a unique gun cancel technique that also reloads the gun's clip. We have an Almanac the Coral by the Surveyors Guild. Clem synopsis. I did not realize that the forgotten little corral was such a resource bed. Now I know that Cleet owns it and that he used to keep cattle there, but he had to pull out when it became very obvious that thieves loved that place. I was unaware that there were frequent surges of fresh water underneath it, though it explains the oddly thriving Kraken woods. When I'm there, I feel like I can smell them through the hatch, which would only be true if they weren't thirsty. Now I know I ain't crazy. They weren't thirsty. Okay, I see. So there's water in there. That's why it's so good. The old Highway 44 runs right by it. Goes from the eastern lines all the way to the northeast corner of the valley. And useless now, but before the Buffalo Plague, it was hot with traffic. Still can't figure out why those old caver structures on the outskirts of the corral are still there, and this ain't particularly illuminating. Yeah, there's caver structures, you see. Not surprised to find out that the radio tower there, along with many other things throughout the expanse, was constructed by the mother and three daughters of the Sarif Backley family. They are widely known as the progenitors of high technology in the expanse. In addition to building the towers, it was the Saraf Blackley woman who built the first generation of bots and laid the groundwork for the data and communication network that is ubiquitous throughout the expanse. So there's some tech family. I noticed that the tower also emits high frequency noise to push off dinos. However, Cleet likely installed it wrong because the noise is weak and the coral is rife with bones and eggs. Maybe someday I'll buy it off him and start bottling that occasional fresh water. Which I think is very valuable. Okay, we can hit I for inventory, cactus meat, armor plate. We can probably equip the armor plate. Equip augmentations, eat food. For now we practice. Approaching location, Fleet's Grottos. This doesn't cost ammo or anything, we here. Isolated geological nook, ideal for training. Loading training software.
Clete wasn't kidding about this place. This is rightly spacious. Good thing I still got this old training software. We'll just leave it on while I'm here. Busted up bots wandering around here will make good dummies, too. Looks like I owe Clete another drink.
Alright. This is a safe space to get educated on the Raptor's features, experiment with combat systems and loadouts, and smash up recurring enemies at risk. Leave whenever you'd like through the exit point. Okay, so here we got melee attacks and locking. Perform melee pressing F, lock onto enemies, and then flick. I do love this shift attack. Shooting and reloading. Aim with this and shoot. Also we can lock on and that helps. Automatically reload a firing an empty clip. Support systems. Raptors can have a variety of support systems with unique benefits. Experiment with them here. Raptor temperature. All raptors strive to maintain a functional temperature. Combat actions, enemy attacks, blah, blah, change your raptor's temperature properties. Alright, damage types. Melee resistant, range resistance. This one is hard, this one is a shell, this one is melee resistant. Okay, well this one with melee attacks does barely any damage. This does a lot though. I don't have the chain binder, whatever, I don't have any of these. Blue bar have stability, okay. Wait, jumping? Eventually, oh, okay. Right. Well, whatever. We experimented. We figured out stuff. Incoming call. What is it now?
I've got your first live one here. A
Oh.
local thief with a litany of petty charges on his head. Most recently, he made off with a few carts of goods from the Moonlight Ranch Company, and they've posted the bounty.
Alright, local thief.
You got a location?
Him and his gang seem to have made camp at Coyote Wash.
Coyote Wash.
Sounds simple enough.
Yep.
Not so fast. He's wanted dead or alive.
Or alive.
Dead is fine, but alive means more in your pocket. If you don't have a chain binder on your Raptor, now's the time to rectify that.
I don't.
Understood. I'm on it.
Back in the beast. 4 of cups. The shopping. New items are available at the merchant terminal. The flashing lamp will always indicate this.
If I want to bring in live marks, I'll need that chain binder. Unfortunately, that ain't out of the box Raptor equipment. I'm gonna build one.
I'm a build one. Clem can always obtain scraps in the field by defeating enemies and opening chests, but they may now be purchased individually as well. Obtain the blueprints. You can get tomato, succulent, moist red fruit used in huge variety of dishes. Cactus to stew dye recipe. Made with cactus meat, tomatoes and corn. Chain binder. Ranged capture system to bring in. This does bludgeon damage. We'll take that. And we can also buy carbon fiber. Biomatter from a once living organism such as bone, flesh or hair. Carbon fragment. Man-made trinket. Handmade components with various human intricacies such as jewelry, clocks or leatherwork. Mechanical piece. Valuable piece of engineering from a larger construct such as gears, cables or boards. Powerful solid. Resilient piece of solid matter such as plating, wood or bone. Precious liquid. Liquid with special properties such as water, oil or biological fluid. Okay. We need precious liquids. 200 bucks for that. Fine. And then we'll craft it. Chain propulsion system projectile device used to ensnare living occupants for live retrieval. Chain binder.
Looks like shit, but sure does work.
Ensnare living combatants for live retrieval. There you go. Attach that. Chain binder is now permanently equipped on the Raptor and can be used in combat like other permanent upgrades. It is visible on the permanent upgrades list on the Raptor properties tab of the Raptor interface. To get you get a target or to low health, aim your firearm with this and hold C to fire a chain. If stuck, the enemy will be captured. The chain binder will need time before it can be used again. Hold C. You may capture most enemies this way, even if they are not marked. You will be rewarded with a flat fee at the end of a bounty for every enemy captured. Okay. So capturing enemies does better. Accept and complete the bounty. Oh, hold on. Let's grab a recipe for that. And the bow cannon. Short range but powerful Raptor firearm does bludgeon damage. It's expensive though. Equip augmentations and eat food. Now we could make the chaff. 25 hit points. Melee trick system, don't have it. Support system. Burst repair dash jets. How do I make the chaff? Could make another battery. De-facto lead acid battery that powers almost all domestic machinery in the Red Expanse. Temporary spear that bullets and missiles cannot block. So we just need a couple more man-made trinkets. 70 bucks? Hell yeah. Make a chaff countermeasure. Temporary spear that bullets and missiles cannot enter. Highly effective firearm defense system. Projects a spear of magnetic scrap in place that enemy projectiles are highly disrupted by. That is a support system. So I hit space for that, Q for healing, and then this obviously is my gun, and so that's okay. There you go. Now our current gun. It is also bludgeon damage. Well, this is blade damage. So we don't have any explosives right now. So 1 thermal, 331 thermal. What's the I don't know. It's very expensive though. I think I'll hold for now. Eat some food. And we do have cactus totsada. +1 movement speed and 2 fortune. So that's money for me. Okay. 370. There you go. We'll make it. A little of this, little of that.
Little of this, little of that.
There you go.
Done and dusted.
Cactus tostada. +1 movement speed and +2 fortune. We can practice the chain binder too. Real quick. And the chafe. I have chafe as well now. Seraph Brackley. Also Seraph Brackley training as well. So if I hit space. Oh yeah. Okay, we want to learn about the chain binder. Apprehend enemies that are near death by aiming and holding C. Okay. How the hell does this work? Bro, it doesn't work? Okay, let me try it on someone that might actually work. There you go, so it's flashing. Yep. Stop shooting me. Alright, so we learned how to use the chain binder. Now I don't really like my gun. Oh, I can't afford it anyway, so it's fine. But it is true I do not like the gun. Anyway, we'll accept the bounty. Jed Corrigan, 3200 dead, but 3700 of he's alive. High priority bounty. Coyote Wash. Jed is the leader of the notorious Basil Cheek Runners. The gang currently squatting at Coyote Wash. Bring him in whole or in pieces. Check unity. There's a bandit. There's a bandit after Mark 1. There's a pop-up band. Okay, so there's shielded and skins. So for shielded, explosives. Okay, for skin we want to use our blade. A bludgeon is actually bad and my gun is bludgeon, so I should not use my gun against the bandit or the floaters. Although my floaters I can only use guns. Destroy 10 deployed mines, no thermal shutdown, capture 3 bandits. Okay. I accept it. Can I save the game? That's another good question. Is there like a save? Okay, I have exited title. Continue, resume game from last save. That is a good transition. It's been a while and Sukamanda's writing burned out. It's just telling me to complete the bounty, okay. And my support system is here. That's the thing is there, okay, good. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. It saves.